Good afternoon, guys. Hello everyone. Today, right, we are going to continue the existing part. As you remember, in my previous video, we have ended with this counter component. Okay. So for this thing, first what we did, import useState. We are creating constant count as a reader and set count as a writable thing, and this is the useState hook. We are setting this initial value to this count variable. Now if you are trying to print the count variable here, and we have two buttons to interact with that. So once you add this button, your count will get increased. Once you remove this button, your count will be reduced to one value. So this is what we completed earlier. So if you reload the page, if I am adding the value, it is getting added, right, one by one. Now I am trying to remove it, it will be going to remove. So it is extended. Okay, so now what I am trying to do, right, I will remove these full part. Okay, so I'm going to app.js file. So here whatever rest we had, I'm just simply commented, and I'm going to comment this everything. Okay, so this thing we will take later if you want. So for now we require only counter. For clear visibility, I'm taking like this. Okay, so our counter, I'm going here, I'm adding some h2 tag counter. Okay, see, this is counter application. Okay, so what is the thing we are going to see. If I'm click remove, also it going to negative value. I want to restrict the value, only 10 numbers has to come. If it is going to negative value, the button need to disable. Likewise, if you add more than 10, it has to disable this button. So how do you do that? For that okay, just think. So button on click set count, we have count plus 1. Okay, so we need to add one disabled attribute. Okay, for the disabled attribute we need to write some condition. Likewise, we need to write disabled condition for both the button. Okay, when we have to add the disable, okay, this count we have, so count less than or equal to 0. If it is 0, the button has to be disabled. Likewise, count greater than or equal to 10. Okay, let us check. Okay, it is working or not. Let me refresh. See, by default 0, so we cannot able to add this value. Okay, if I remove, sorry, I made small mistake. 1 second. This logic we need to add it, do it here, and this logic we need to keep it here. Okay, see, it should be starts from 0. So if I'm add 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, after 10 it is getting disabled. Likewise, I'm going to remove 1 2 7 8 9 10, so it is different. So this is how we need to achieve it. So we can this is nothing but an expression. We can add like this. So instead of this thing, we can keep this as in a separate variable. So we can create one const variable. So what is this? This is a min value, right? So this is max value. So at max we can keep like this, at max. So whatever thing we have inside it, right, we can keep this thing here. Okay, likewise, we need to create constant at min. This is nothing but count less than 0. Okay, now instead of passing some expressions, right, we can pass as some attribute, sorry, some variable. Okay, the same thing you can able to see right now. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 0. So this counter, most probably where we are using this thing, if you go any e-commerce application, if you are trying to add any carts, okay, for example, if you go some any any e-commerce application, if you want to add any item in your cart, so you are using this functionality actually. So your value, how does it look? So you see, this is add button, this is remove button, correct? So we can add as plus instead of minus. Okay, this counter value we can keep in between it. Okay, it will come like this. So this is button, right? So see, plus minus, if you add styling, it will come in the horizontal way. Okay, so if you want 10 items only, then means it will be can do like this. This is how we need to do. Okay, so this is a counter, this is a counter. So okay, you can add like this for your clear understanding. Okay, I'm doing like this. Okay, increment or decrement, this thing you can do for counter application if you are. Okay, so this is the counter, right? So we can use reuse this counters and reusable thing. So if you go to app.js, we can create n number of counter here, correct? So you can see lot of things. So based on that, so directly call this component, you can utilize this. React is the fully customized component based architecture, correct? So everything, for example, if you go to any site, for example, if you go google.com, okay, see, this is the web page. In React, consider like a React. So about and store, this is one component, and Gmail image, this is text component, and there is some icon, this is separate component, and this is the search bar, right? In search bar we have search icon, input field is there, mic is there, everything is an icon. So this is button component, this is the component. So in this page, group of components creating a single web page. Okay, once we create all the components, when we are combined everything, you will get a good web page. Okay, so that is what we are going for React. So here we are not doing too much interactions. Let's me move on to some interactivity part. Okay, okay, let me remove these things. Okay, header React on mine. Okay, I will delete it everything. Okay, now my app is clear. So here I want to introduce new file. So I want to tell about some structured way how to use the create. So this is React. We are most probably we are inside the component, we are using JSX. So what we need to do, if you want to do like this, inside this aside, counter, footer, header, I will delete everything. Move to trash, delete, move to trash, aside, delete, move to trash, counter, I'll delete it, move to trash. So we don't want any CSS file here, we can delete it. Test, this is for testing purpose, that's index.css also not required, delete it. Logo, it's React logo, we don't want that, we can delete it. Main.js file, this is our main file, we can keep it. Sorry, we can, even this thing also not required. Okay, see, this is our starting point, right? App.js. So here our default component is there, which it has to be mentioned, you have to export this as a default, so you can use like this. If you want to follow some standard means, instead of this thing, right, you can go just keep this thing keep it here, export default function app. You don't want to specify separately. this is the way you need to practice actually. Okay, what does we are not found control index.css. So go to index.css. If whatever files we deleted, right, we need to remove from this import. So I have removed this index.css from here. Okay, that's it. So this is my file. Okay, so this is app.js file. Our index file is there. So inside the index we are calling this component as app. So if you want to create any component, you need to first create one folder that is called components or component. Okay, inside the component you need to create components. For example, if I plan to create a button okay sorry. So our component always should start with capital letter. Okay, and we have to use extension as JSX. It's from the latest React version from 16.0. okay, you need to mention like this only, button.jsx. Now we need to create a component. I already mentioned, right, how do we create a component? Export default function, name should be capital button. What is the name you are using? Using the parenthesis, open the floor braces, use return keyword. Inside that you need to pass fragment, that is a parent, and inside that you can use anything. So this is button component. So we are trying to integrate a button. Okay, button on click, handle click. You need to handle the event click. Okay, so either you can go like this or you can directly delete some button, click me. Okay, so this is the button. So this is our component. Okay, so inside the app, what we need to import that component, import button is our custom component, from where it is coming from, components, right? Okay, component slash button. This is how you need to import the button. Inside that button. Okay, now if you go here, you can able to see click me. Okay, alert is working here, right? Inside the alert, if you want to give something, I am trust. Okay, what does it mean? If you click event is working. So we are created a custom component button. So how many times you want, you can utilize that. Okay, click me, it's working. Click me, it's working. So click me, it's working. So what is the usage? Every time we are using the same button. Okay, so we need to pass some value, right? So like that we can see right now. So this is button is fine. Now I want to create some what do you mean called, okay, some badge. Okay, so I want to create some employee data. Okay, so let me create tile.jsx. okay, so how do we create? Export default function, export default function, component name is tile with parenthesis, open parallel braces, we use return keyword. Inside it is JSX. Okay, so here I have some empty div. Let us come to this part earlier later. First, this is tile, correct? So this is app.js. We need to import import tile from component tile. Okay, now we need to pass tile here. Okay, now what I am trying to do is, now see, I am passing some attribute name, give some name here. take money, age 36, gender male, and tile name tech money, age 36, gender male, and I have some ID, right? So employee number, nothing bad, 1 2 3 5. Okay, so now I want to retrieve this data inside that tile. So how do we do that? We already know about this thing. Using props we can able to get those details, correct? So let me do that thing. So everywhere I am using some p tag, props dot name. Before that we need to add expression for it. Okay, likewise we need to get all the details. So what are the details? Props of name, age, gender, and employee number. Age, gender, and employee number. Okay, so let me check. See, tech money 36, male 1 2 3 4 5, everything is coming. So instead of props we can utilize directly using destructuring. I already teached you. So we can directly add name, age, gender, and employee number. Okay, now we just simply remove this. Using command D you can select all the similar text. So I remove the text. Okay, likewise. So see, now still we are getting the same result. Okay, if suppose I'm creating one more variable. Okay, here I am passing 37, gender is female, 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, take with some x, 2x, or take unknown. Okay, see, now 36 male 1 2 3 4 5 is there, take unknown is there, 37 female 1 2 1 2 3. So likewise we having only one component but we are passing different attributes, we can able to get that. Okay, so now we are passing several attributes, right? Instead of that we are going to pass as a single object. Okay, constant I'm keeping as person object. Okay, person. Okay, here name is there. Okay, name, gender male, and employee number. Okay, so here I passed as person. So what I'm doing, right, trying to do, I'm just remove all the attributes. Instead of that I'm keeping only person attribute, passing as person. Okay, so I'm just pass this from parent. Okay, so here child. So what I'm trying to get, here we have person object, right? So I'm just trying to get person instead of all destructuring. Here simply I'm calling person dot name, person dot age, person dot gender, person dot employee number. Okay, so see, again we get the same result. Instead of passing multiple attributes I'm keeping only one parent, only one attribute with passing as an object. Okay, so you are getting all the variables by using this thing. This is the way you need to get the details. Okay, hope you understand this this concept. And okay, similar thing we can see in the future video. Thanks for watching. Bye.